Volleyball from KMCH Sports is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now, with all the action, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
And thank you very much, and welcome in high atop the Beckman High School Gymnasium here in Dyersville. John Swisher, Joe Salo, glad to have you along tonight for West Delaware Volleyball as the Hawks take on the Beckman Blazers. West Delaware, number one team in land in Class 4A once again. They're 30-1. Beckman comes in with a record of 11-13. One of these rival matches in the conference for the Hawks and the Blazers. The last time the Blazers won a set in this series was back in 2012 when West Delaware beat Beckman 3-2 in Manchester back on September 20th of 2012 to be exact. As the last 2 years, 3-0 sweeps for the West Delaware Hawks over the Beckman Blazers, as Beckman has had some coaching turnover here over the last several seasons. Second-year head coach Kira Blisky back at it this year, guiding her team. They are improved by looking at the scores. They've done some good things coming off a team last year that was 23-16. They lost 10 seniors, a lot of experience. I remember commenting when we carried the match last year, a lot of experience. They went to a regional final, lost 3-0 to Solon at Center Point last November. But this is a team, some of these underclassmen got to play despite having those 10 seniors. And so, but still, there's not a lot of floor experience because you have that senior class. But they're hanging in there. They're giving some teams a fight this year.
That's the way it looks like. And I hear they have a pretty decent middle. They've got some nice outside hitting. And you know from experience that every single time we play Beckman, their back row is so scrappy.
Yes, indeed. As we're moments away from getting this one underway, a pink out to cancer awareness. Of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month of October. As a lot of pink in the gymnasium here tonight. We'll talk about that as we get going. Both the teams are representing pink on their uniforms. We will come back and we'll take a look at the starters before we get this one going. It's West Delaware and Beckman High School Volleyball tonight from Dyersville. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Along with in-studio producer Jamie Vasky back on East Main Street in Manchester, John Swisher, Jones Salo back with you from Beckman High School here in Dyersville as West Delaware, the Hawks, with a WAMAC East Division record of 4-0, good for first place. The Blazers come in with a mark of 3-2. They sit at fourth place in the East Division of the WAMAC Conference. For Beckman, they're 1-2 at home this year, 11-13 overall, 26-25 in sets. On the road, they're 4-0. Neutral style, they're 6-11 overall. The WAMAC, they're 4-2. For the Hawks, the number one team in 4A, 30-1, 65-3 set-wise. Their only loss to number 7 and 5A Linn-Mar a couple weeks ago, as the Hawks are 8-0 at home, 2-0 on the road. A neutral Saturday tournament record of 20-1. And as I mentioned, 4-0 in the WAMAC East Division as they come in taking on the Beckman Blazers here tonight in Dyersville. As we will be back. We're back after this, KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Very nice rendition of our national anthem here, sung by 4 choir members of Beckman High School in Dyersville tonight for West Delaware Volleyball. The Hawks at 31 taking on the Beckman Blazers, coming in with a record of 11 and 13. Senior night here, also breast cancer awareness night. Both teams, as we mentioned earlier, wearing their pink here tonight, as we will see that on Thursday night. The Hawks will have their pink out night, as they'll, I believe, as they will also have their senior night on Thursday night as they welcome in Solon. For the Blazers, the starting lineup tonight, a 5'2 senior. 4 seniors on her tonight. Link is one of them. Rachel Link, a 5'2 senior. She's a defensive specialist. Megan Mulcahy, she's the other senior in the starting lineup, an outside hitter. at 5'9". Kylie Bildstein, the 6'1 junior. Shannon Hoffman, a 5'9 junior. Morgan Funke, a 5'6 sophomore. Becky Decker, a 5'7 junior. And Mackenzie Arns, a 5'6 sophomore. For the Hawks, the normal starting lineup with the absence of Addie Brooks. She's still sidelined with that shoulder injury. No timetable yet on a comeback for Addie, as Lauren Collier, a sophomore. Carly Ketchum, the senior captain. Jay Putz, the junior libero. As Bridget Hoffman, the senior. It's Kristen Wegman, the senior. Aaron Goebel, the senior. And Haley Linus, the junior. For the Hawks, coming out here on the road, staying poised, want to stay undefeated in the conference. They want their third conference championship in a row. For the Blazers, they're on their home court. They want to pull off the upset here tonight. We talked about these girls. They have not been a part of a varsity team beating West Delaware. It's been since 2012 set-wise, but it's been since the mid-2000s that Beckman has beaten West Delaware overall in a match. So Beckman definitely has their sights set on that here tonight as we get underway.
You know, and you can see that Beckman's starting a very, very tall front row this first round here.
7:53, a later start here tonight because of senior night and the later lower level matches going longer. As there's the first kill point there. An ace, as not able to get there in time, was the Hawks. Putz pops it up in the air off the serve by Arns. Now it's 10 ball around. Here's a running jumper over by Hoffman. Smacked over the net, a partial block, now bumped up in the air. One-handed slap over by the libero. Now a front set. This one is hammered over. Libero right there. That's Rachel Link. And now we have in the net violation called on Bridget Hoffman.
She called it right away, too. She said, that's my bad to the girls.
So the Blazers with a quick 2-0 start here. As Beckman beat Solon 3-1 back on the 22nd. Beat Anamosa last Tuesday night in Dyersville 3-0. Their last two Wanamaker East Division matches. This one's popped around. Now Wegman trying to get over. It's blocked right back over. Hoffman. Now the half windmill over. Now Beckman the answer. The swat down there off the hands of Ketchum. And Beckman continues with a good start here. 3-0. Kira Boritsky in her second season, we talked about. She has family in the Dyersville area, a cousin to her assistant coach, Jenna Myers. Leah Troutman, also an assistant. As Brett Mather, of course, assisted by Jenna Clement and Shay Putz. Coach Mather comes in with a record of 653 and 137 at West Delaware in his 20th season. 683 and 157 in 22 years coaching varsity volleyball overall. Another kill point there for the Blazers. It's a 4-0 start here for Beckman right out of the gates here tonight.
And right now, Rachel Link from Beckman, she just served 4 bullets in a row. Very good server, and this time she served it out. So we can be kind of thankful for that.
Hawks with the first point of the night here. 4-1 is the score. Here's Maya Quite tapping this one over off the serve. Here's a front set, hammering it off the block. Number 6, Kylie Bildstein, the 6'1 junior, as Putz couldn't handle it in the back row after it was tipped up front, and it's a Beckman point of the ball again, 5-1 Blazers.
You know, and I think that they didn't lie in their program with her. She's a true 6'1 the way it looks to me.
Yeah, the junior, Bildstein. Uh-oh. Yeah, there is a block at the net. Ketchum, it's 10 ball around. Nice save by Ketchum, getting it over. Hit almost into the net. Well, now the call it was. Yeah, into the net, called on Beckman. Hawks get it back down 5-2.
They're playing pretty scrappy against the West Delaware Hawks tonight.
The officials here tonight, Sherry Kusick from New Vienna, Cindy Schmerbach from Cairo, a Dubuque County native. This one's bumped around. A front set, right to left. Wegman with a hammer down. Got a partial block on it. Good Bildstein up front. It went off her fingertips and landed in the breadbasket right behind her. The Hawks down 2 now, 5-3. Here's a line drive over. Goes off the arm of Rachel Link. The libero coming up. Awkward angle to her right, out of bounds. It's 5-4. Hawks trail by 1.
Nice hard serve by Haley Linus.
Linus from the back corner again. Serves her right to Link again, popping it up. Now middle of the court. Link will one hand smack it over. Fleich, a bump pass up front. Here is Hoffman off the set by Ketchum. Now Beckman trying to answer. Little push over, trying to get to the corner. She did. Wegman just off balance there. Wasn't expecting that. A two-handed push over by number 15, Mackenzie Arns, a 5'6" sophomore, caught Wegman off guard that time. Beckman gets it back. They lead now 6-4.
And right now, the biggest thing that West Delaware needs to do is just hit their spots and make sure they're ready for balls like that.
Yes, indeed. He has back right corner here is number 12. So serving that one over, that's Madison Stelkin, a 5'6" sophomore. So pop back over by Beckman. There's a little shiver, side shiver there, but Hoffman got a handle on it. And then
went into the net with her follow through.
Yeah, in the net called on Bridget Hoffman. For the Blazers, taking advantage of some early mistakes for the Hawks. They lead 7-4. Early on here in game number 1 as we're underway. Just 4 minutes underway here tonight from Dyersville. There's a nice hard kill shot down the far side. Stuck it in that left corner did Wegman. She gets herself another kill. It's 7-5. Hawks trail by 2. As back right corner, ready to serve this one is Caitlin Mangold, the junior, the lefty. High archer, back row, off balance there. Hit her as she was backpedaling there. Arms hit her right shoulder. That's a tough angle. That's one of those in-betweeners. You don't know if they'll let it go, try to play it. You're right. She did try to play it.
I think she almost thought she was going to set that. But then she decided last minute tried to get out of the way, and it was too late.
It was a tough one. Now this one is in the middle of the court off of left-handed Mangold. Here's a smackdown there by Kylie Bildstein. And feeling the heat of that one. That was, who was that for the Hawks? That was Mangold.
Yeah.
That was there. Could not handle that hard fastball down the far sideline. And the Blazers lead by 2 again, 8-6. This one, sit over by Bildstein. Popped around. Front set, Ketchum, Wegman for the kill. It's popped up in the air by Huffman. There's a kill attempt over. Saved by the Hawks. A little shiver, middle of the floor. Ketchum. Now Beckman able to defend it. A behind the back bump over the net. Now one-handed capper by Wegman. That's going to be a lift violation call. I thought so.
Called that, John.
Thank you. It's only been 7 years, so I hope I'm getting kind of a feel, even though I've never officiated volleyball, and I don't think I will. Have you ever officiated?
No, I have not.
I think you'd be good at it.
I like being that good cheerleader's assistant coach.
And Ketchum serves it over. Now this is short on into the net by Mulcahy, the 5'9" senior. And the Hawks have tied this game up 8-8, looking for their first lead of the night here in game 1 as we start to reach the midway stages. And Ketchum flips it over off the serve, pops around, I'll push over. Going back row, nice save by Linus. Ketchum with the set to Linus. She smacks it over, coming up from the back row. A diving attempt by Hoffman, couldn't get there in time. The Hawks have the first lead of the night. They lead 9-8.
Yeah, I think that they thought she was going to hit it a lot harder than she did. She went up with a full swing, getting ready for it, but then she just took some off and put it right in the middle.
As Ketchum waiting to serve right back corner. She short arms that one into the net, and it's a tie ball game once again, 9-9. So back to serve. Here's Mackenzie Arms, a 5'6" sophomore. One of the 3 sophomores on the roster for Coach Boriski. 4 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 14 on the varsity squad for the Beckman Blazers this year, coming in with a record of 11-13. Back set. Here's a one-handed poke by Lauren Collier. And now Beckman ready to answer. Short arms that one into the net. Shannon Hoffman, the 5'9" junior, cannot get that one high enough, and the Hawks have their 10 points. They lead by 1 now, 10-9. And serving back middle is the senior, Kristen Wegman. She'll line drive it over. Tough angle. Somehow Beckman gets it over. It's out of bounds. That one 10-balled around, almost off of 2 girls right in front of the net as Funky and Hoffman were there, but it just went out of bounds. A good eagle eye by Ketchum on the near side. The Hawks have their biggest lead of the night by 2, 11-9. Wegman serves over, pops up backwards. Now a libero Link gets a paw on it. Now it's hit over and going to be out of bounds.
You notice how Wegman went back and put her foot right on that line, so that ball was going to be past her.
Great job by the senior that time, as Wegman will serve it back middle. 12-9, Hawks have their biggest lead now at 3. Back middle, popping up his arms. This one's a line drive over from her knees. Ketchum bumps it up in the air, now puts. Behind the back, bump set. Oh, nice. Beautiful skill shot there by the junior, Haley Linus. Snuck it in the near side right in front of the Beckman sideline. And the Hawks have a 4-point lead now, 13-9.
Very nice cut right across the top of the net.
Just how you teach them that ball placement, right?
Just turn your hand. All you got to do.
It can be that simple sometimes. Wegman serves it over. Here's a line drive. That one well out of bounds. And it looks like Coach Persky's going to take the timeout. She will. Hoffman hits that one too hard. It's 14-9. The Hawks have the 5-point lead. Our first timeout of game one. And we'll take a timeout right after this. We'll be back in Dyersville. You're listening to High School Volleyball, KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back into game one, Hawks have a lead 14-9 after a tough start for the Hawks, but a good start for Beckman. They're doing a lot of good things right. The Hawks have came back and taken a 5-point lead as Wegman will serve it back middle. Popped up in the air. Beckman, the front set, left corner, a little tap over. Just avoided that line. Tiptoes near the line there. Good job by Hoffman. Pass back over now at the net, and there was a Ketchum there, and then a lift violation. Was it called on Ketchum? Was it called on? Yep. Yeah. As also they're trying to pound it over was Aaron Goebel. What's your assessment here so far? 14-10.
Right now, I think the serves by both teams are so aggressive that both teams are struggling in services right now, and whoever's going to pick that up is going to get the best point.
And Beckman with the serve over, it's popped up in the air. A little shiver there as Becky Decker, the 5'7" junior, gets in the action. Ketchum pops it over off the bump. And here's a bump back over. Nice little block right in the middle. Now we have a whistle. And wow, they call that on Beckman.
I may not be an official, but I didn't see anybody within 3 feet of that net this time.
Well, the Hawks,
I'll let her call it.
Yeah, the Hawks were closer, but they weren't in the net. Here's the line drive over. 15-10. Hawks have the 5-point lead. Here's a tap over. Nice effort there. They get it over to 2. Great effort.
That was a fifth.
As Collier gets it over at the last second. Nice save by Ketchum as well in that play. Hoffman now gets it back over after Beckman returned it. And this is a push back over and out of bounds. Too far off that far side. Number 9, Becky Decker.
Yeah, their coach wanted to call that third hit. Their coach wanted to call a lift on that, but she had her close fist, so she was fine.
Here's a right back corner, Jay Putz. The libero here in game one serves over to counterpart number 7, Hoffman. This one smacked over off the block up front by Collier. Hoffman was there as well, 16-10. Here's Linus hitting it over. Back row. Front set, hammered out. Got it. That is Morgan Funky, the 5'6" sophomore, and she brought the heat that time. In the back row, Wegman could not handle the hard ball coming at her.
Say that's a pretty good hit from the sophomore.
16-11, Hawks have the 5-point lead. Back serving, back middle is Rachel Link, the 5'2" senior libero. She'll line drive it over, and watching that one go out of bounds. Putz and Wegman there on the eagle eyes that time as Kleitz will come back in. Lauren Collier will have a breather. It's 17-11. Kleitz is in to serve, back middle. As this one is sent over, front set. There's a hit into the net. Right there, Hoffman was in the net ready for the block, but it was hit in the net and 4 hit violation called as Becker hit that one hard, but too short on the top of the net. Here's Kleitz, line driving it over, pops up in the air. Front set, left corner, smacking that one.
Nice defense.
Wegman there with a nice defense. As Ketchum, he hit that one too hard. But she rose up and pounded that one just too hard. And spiked that one out of bounds. The Blazers, I should say, get their 12 points, 18-12, 6-point West Delaware lead.
And right now, Carly's not getting that breadbasket. Beckman's covering it pretty well, so I think she just wanted to really hit one.
Woods now Ketchum. Bildstein taps it over. Now it's tapped back over. Bildstein with a hard kill. She is tough. She is the junior. Kylie Bildstein, a 6'1" junior, as Wegman could not handle that hard spike coming out of that time. It's a 5-point lead, 18-13.
You know, once they figure out to put a block on her a little bit tighter, that might help. But she really hit hard.
Beckman started out this game up 4-0 early on before West Delaware started coming back. They didn't take their first lead until it was 9-8, the middle stages of this game. There's another point for the Hawks, 19-13 now. Hawks are 6 points away from winning game one. It was the short on into the net. Warren Collier and Coach Mather shows his disgust in that as
one of his favorite things, John.
Yeah, you think?
He didn't like that.
No. No clipboard in his hand. Well, does he have it in his hand?
I think he's got it in his hand, but he's not away. That too.
Tucked away, is he? Not seen him break one of those in a while.
Nope, hasn't been.
He's been calm.
Mellowing. Mellowing out.
For now. 19-14, 5-point Hawk lead. He sort of popped up in the air, back set. Now hitting it over there is Hoffman. Now the Hawks. Wegman with the hammer. There was a block. It was in the net. They called 4 hits as the block attempt by Bildstein. She was showing her presence there.
Yeah, she did have a good block up.
As 15-19. 4-point Hawk lead. As this one sent over up towards the net. Little shiver. Wow! He played there by Carly Ketchum. That was a left-handed shiver. Got a no look. Flicked it even backwards. It threw off the Beckman defense, and the Hawks lead by 5. We see the shiver, but that was a different kind. That was nice.
Yeah, she figured out that the breadbasket wasn't open, so there's got to be something else open, and she just found the spot.
This one's going to be served out of bounds as right there, Caitlin Angle, the junior, trying too hard that time to hit her spot. She hit it out of bounds on the far side. And serving right now.
She's usually a very good server, you know, and she's going to come back tonight, I'm sure. But that's what she's in there for, is her tremendous serve.
With that serving issues right now, a concern. And there is Ketchum. She got the hard throw shiver that time. And got it, found a space for it, wide open court space in the back row. Hawks have their 21st point. They're 4 points away from winning game one. They lead right now by 5, 21-16. Here's Ketchum sending it over. Popped around, now a back set, little tap, middle of the court, popped up by Collier. Now bump set, Wegman from Ketchum. Nice save off the block by Beckman. Here's a hard pound by Collier. Popped up in the air by Beckman. Front set, here's a little push over, middle of the court. It's popped around. Back set, here's Collier for the hammer. And got it to go there as Hoffman was ready for it. Just an awkward turn of the ball at the last second.
Yeah.
And kind of confusion of where to get the hands and hit it. That was a hard shot.
You know, she had a good fist going on it, too, so that I think if it would have hit the right spot, it would have went up.
Tough reaction time there. Here's a serve over by Ketchum, 22-16. Hawks are 3 points away. Ketchum pops it up in the air. Now the tap over by Collier. Nice layout for that one, length to Libero. Now tapping it over is Arns, and it goes out of bounds. There was a tip.
On a touch on us.
There was a touch, and it will be Beckman volleyball. 22-17, Hawks lead by 5 here in the late stages of game number one.
Right now, Beckman is playing very well.
And they're back middle, serving that one low into the net. There's Mackenzie Arns, and the Hawks lead by 6, 2 points away, 23-17. Back middle is Wegman. The jump serve from the senior. Popped up awkwardly and out of bounds. Tough angle on that one. Popped out of bounds by Arns as the Hawks are a point away, 24-17.
And like I said, you know, whoever figured out that serve receive first is going to win this set. So
this one,
nice block.
Now hit back over by Aaron Goebel, senior. This one's hit to the middle of the floor. Wegman gets that kill point, and the Hawks have game number one here tonight, 25-17. 18 minutes here in game number one as the Hawks lead the match 1-0, 25-17. We're back after this, getting ready for game number two. This is West Delaware Volleyball, KMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
And welcome back in to Dyersville inside Beckman Catholic High School here tonight on this Tuesday night for volleyball. The final home Wamak East Division match for the Blazers. They celebrate their senior night tonight. Also Pink Out Awareness. The Beckman faithful on the far side decked out in their pink, the student section. And West Delaware student section, a very good crowd on hand tonight. They are decked out in their Sunday best as the Hawks lead 1-0 here in this match. As this one served over by Foots. It's hit under the net by Beckman. The Hawks start off here in game number 2, 1-0.
And that's the one thing. If Beckman wants to stay in the match, they need to get this service figured out because that's their one weakness that I'm seeing right now.
As this one's popped back over by Beckman off the serve. Here's Schuyler tapping over middle of the court. Two girls running into each other. They're able to pop it up in the air. Allison Krappel, a 5'7" senior, is in for Beckman. There's a block at the net. Hoffman was trying to hit it over, rising up. And this is another new face in the lineup. Krappel and now Grace Nabel, a senior. Two seniors coming in and making their presence known early on here. 2 of 4 seniors on this Beckman roster that were honored before the match here tonight on senior night. This one short on into the net by Linus. It's 2-1 now. Beckman has the lead. Overall, game 1, the Hawks after a slow start. Beckman played well for a majority of game number 1. They were able to come back and get the 8-point win.
And both of them were very scrappy with their defense. They were both running some offenses. But the biggest thing was that service piece, like I said. So if Beckman figures it out, this is really going to be a barn burner.
Back set by Ketchum with a hard pound, but into the net. Hoffman short-armed it, and it's 3-1 Beckman. As here is Hoffman, the 5'9" junior, serving for the back middle. Wegman. Here's the bump set, back set by Ketchum to Collier. Hit over Beckman now. Slaps it over, does Hoffman. Here's a fake kill, and Linus got it off of the set by Ketchum on the far side. Good fake out by Hoffman, really was. And Linus snuck it in the near side right in front of Coach Boriski And it's just those little things.
It is.
The
She drew
defense.
Bill's team.
Yes.
She drew her right off. There was a single block on Ailey.
3-2, Beckman off the serve by the Hawks. Here's a block at the net on the far side by Ketchum. Front set. Here's a hard pound by Billstein, and it's out of bounds. Coach Mather, a kick save and a beauty on that one as that ended right at his feet. As back right corner here is White sending it over. Puts it still to Libero here in game 2. That's going to be a lift called on Beckman. The Hawks will have it. They lead now 4-3. Front set in the middle, pounding it over there is Billstein, and we're tied at 4. The officials tonight, once again, Sherry Cusick from New Vienna and Cindy Schmerbach from Palo, the Dubuque native.
Oh, okay.
As back middle, Maddox and Stelkin.
I know Sherry, but I didn't know this one.
This one sent over, popped around, back set. Here is Hoffman getting it over, and it's popped around and goes down on Beckman's side. Good effort here. There, that time it was Madison Stelkin, the 5'6" sophomore, 5'4", the lead here in favor of the Hawks. This one sent over. Now a back set. Billstein winds up. Front set, no record. Linus pops it over. Popped up front. Front set. There's a block by Ketchum off the hit by Arms. It goes back down in the middle of the floor for Beckman. The Hawks lead by 2, 6-4.
No matter which side of the court, the most fun thing is to see a block and have a block and a kill like that, and have it go right down to the floor for a team.
Back right corner, sending it over. Popped up in the air, now in the middle. Front set. Here is Hoffman. Here is the other Hoffman for the Hawks now, trying to hit that one. Billstein was there for the block, and it goes for the Beckman point. Hawks lead by 1, 6-5. Back middle. Here's the long, lanky Billstein sending it over. Front set, left corner. Here's Wegman off a block. It hits the fingertips of Megan McCahey, the 5'9" senior, and bounded down on the Beckman side of the court. Hawks have a 2-point lead, 7-5 as Hoffman and Fritz will take a breather. In the serve is the lefty junior, Caitlin Mangold, as up front for the Hawks. Gold Ketchum, Wegman. In the middle, it's Linus and Kleitz. This one's hit the net and then popped over by Funky. A bump set to Ketchum, tried for the hammer down. This one goes near rafters. Now it's hit high off the bump. By front is Goebel. Now a left-handed shiver with authority there by Ketchum. Now this hit back over by Funky. At the net, Goebel. Now Wegman gets the kill shot. It's out. Just down the near sideline, out of bounds, right in front of Coach Berlinski of Beckman. And it's 7-6, the 1-point lead. Hoffman and Mangold out, puts his back in for the Hawks.
That was the best volley we've seen so far tonight.
Yes, indeed. Here's front set. Just a fingertip tap over the net there by Aaron Goebel, the senior. Linus, front set across the net. Hard pound by Wegman. Nice serve. Oh, can they keep it going? They do, and they get it over. What a save by Lisa Rivero. Now there's a hammer up by Ketchum. Carly Ketchum. And the Hawks lead by 2, 8-6. And the fans getting even more into it here with some great plays there on both sides. Great hustle.
Yeah, you see it. So many bodies on the floor by Beckman, and then when that ball came back over, Carly said, I'm going to end this.
And the senior did. This one, a diving dig there. Great effort again by McCahey, the senior, for Beckman. It goes out of bounds as Link. The 5'2" libero gave it effort, but it was out of bounds in front of the Beckman student section. As 9-6 is our lead here for West Delaware. Ketchum trying to place it and short on it into the net. And again, dismay off the face of Coach Mather.
He's not overly happy tonight about this. I think that there are some things that he's going to be writing down and working on tomorrow at practice. But I do think that the girls are pulling themselves out of it. I think that the Hawks are starting to come back and run their own offense.
This one short on into the net by Beckman. Hawks lead now by 3, 10-7. Lower levels tonight, freshmen, 2 groups of freshmen. They both won 2-1 and 2-0. Sophomores lost 0-2 to Beckman. And the JV, Beckman won 2-0. 10-7 the lead here in the varsity game 2 of the match. 1-0, the Hawks lead the match. Here's Ketchum hitting it over too far out of bounds. Was it tip?
It was
a blue call tip. Yep. On the back there, Aarons, the 5'6" sophomore, just got a fingernail on that one, unfortunately for her, as Wegman will serve now 11-7. This one popped up near by Aaron. This one set over, popped up by Collier. Here, Foots keeps her alive, just a little push over by Ketchum. Front set, the pound over, Ketchum is there, receives it from Funky. Here is Collier, sidestepping out of bounds, and she hit it inside the antenna on the far, outside the antenna on the far side, right in front of the stand-up official.
You know, and the one thing with Collier, if she sees somebody running toward her with the ball, and she knows she's going to be the one that's going to be passed to, she needs to get off that floor so she can get a good angle at it. And that's just a sophomore thing she'll learn.
Yes, indeed. Back middle, here's Rachel Link, the 5'2" senior, serves it over, puts in the middle, little tap by Wegman, off the set by Ketchum, 11-8. Here's the hard hammer by Bilstein, hitting it up. Nice play off the speaker there. Ketchum hit it hard, right off the speaker, Foots played it. Hawks got it over. Bilstein with a hard shot, that's going to be out. Just goes out the back line. They're asking for a tip. And the far sideline judge is calling a tip, and now the near sideline judge is saying it was tip.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't see any tip.
No.
And it's going to go against the visiting team. And Coach Mather not saying anything.
He's not happy.
But holding his face in disgust.
I'm with him on that one.
I did not see anything to a tip. The far sideline judge called it, and then the near one said, oh, yeah, I did see a tip.
No.
That's where it looked a little suspicious, but life goes on. 11-9, up in the air, front set. Here's a little tippity tap over by Hoffman. Good job by the Hawks to get it over off of the hands of Lincoln, out of bounds. On free by 2, 11-9.
That was a touch.
As back right side. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Thanks for being here. I know. Back right corner. As Fritz line drives it over. It's hit into the net. Nice save, but out of bounds. Diving effort by Allison Krappel, the 5'7" senior. And Coach Brisky wants a timeout. 13-9, Hawks have the 4-point lead here in Game 2. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
John and John back with you. Jamie Vasky back in the studios at KMCH on East Main Street in Manchester tonight. We are in Dyersville, West Delaware, and Beckman volleyball. As the Hawks lead 13-9 in Game 2, they lead the match 1-0. This one smacked over on the far side. Now a little tippy tap. Good job by the Hawks getting it back to Bilstein, the tall 6'1" junior. Just that left-handed. She was hardly off the ground.
Yeah.
Just a little flip of the left-handed wrist and smacked it over right where nobody was. It's 13-10.
And I'm seeing more overpasses by both teams tonight, too. It's making those middle foots feel really good.
Back middle. Here's Shannon Hoffman, the 5'9" junior. Serves it over. Ketchum. Now Linus. It's blocked by Bilstein right there, and the point goes to Beckman. They trail by 2 now, 13-11.
You know, Linus did not stop swinging, though, because that's the first time she's even had a hand on it.
Back middle, this is Hoffman. Now on the run, Hoffman gets it over. The other Hoffman, Bridget. This one smacked over by Arns. Popped up in the air, Ketchum. Now Wegman. Kill shot, got it to go. Awkwardly hit in the net by Krappel. A nice diving effort right under the net by Grace Nabel, the senior.
She's a hustler. I like that. She's just all over the floor.
And these are two seniors, Krappel and Nabel, we talked about, who did not play until this game number 2. They're showing some great hustle and senior leadership.
They really are.
one's line drives over. Hawks lead by 3, 14-11. This one is hit over off the right hand of Hoffman. This one's going to be inbounds on the far side. Point for Beckman. 14-12. Hawks trail, lead by 2, I should say. As Mulcahy and Stelkin come back in for Beckman. Back right corner is Madison Stelkin, 5'6" sophomore setter. Serves this one out of bounds. And it's 15-12 now, the Hawks' 3-point lead.
You know, she's pretty small, but she's a nice little setter.
Back right side, this is Linus. She'll do the honors, a junior. Lost this one over, and Link pops it up in the air. Now trying to smack over Mulcahy, backing up on that one out of bounds. Tough angle for her, and it took a tough angle off the right hand. 16-12, Hawks lead by 4. Right corner, here's Linus. Line drive over, popped up in the air by Shannon Hoffman. One-hand tapper by Wegman. Now a pushover by Ketchum. Built sign there. Hoffman trying to get the touch. It was out of bounds. No touch called. Coach Mather, the Delaware faithful, calling it, and they say no. Coach Mather telling Carly Ketchum to go over and ask the stand-up official, Sherry Cusick, for a touch, and now the 2 officials, she's trying to get her partner's attention to talk, and now she's distracted by Coach Mather. They want to talk it over here, but she's not. Sherry's saying no.
Yeah.
And the floor official would not go over and talk to her partner.
In my opinion, if he's going to be calling touches, he needs to be watching every single one then.
This one line drive over, popped up in the air. This one hit over, this one goes out of bounds. And that out of bounds off of Hoffman. 17, stop it, 17-13. To his credit, I didn't think he called it initially there. I thought he was a little hands-off, like I didn't see it that time. I thought it was called elsewhere.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that.
This one into the net by the lefty Mangold as the junior, their struggle serving-wise continue, and the Hawks have struggled at times here serving tonight, something that has not made Coach Mather happy.
No, it's not.
This one served over by Arns. There's a smackdown by Kristen Wegman, the senior. Flexed her muscle that time on the near side. And not handling that fastball was Madison Stelkin. As the Hawks lead by 4 now, 18-14 as we get to the later part of game number 2. Hawks lead the match 1-0.
You know, and on Wegman's face, you can never see the emotion. She doesn't show much emotion on the floor, but she's very good at showing her emotion through how hard she swings.
You betcha. This one gets down on the Hawks side. It'll be Beckman ball is coming in to serve with the Allison Krappel. Krappel, a 5'7" senior, back middle. One of 4 seniors honored tonight, senior night here in Dyersville for the Beckman Blazers. Ketchum popped it up. Here's Wegman. Smacked it over. Hit backwards. Link. The libero saves it. Now pumped over. Linus. Ketchum. Collier. Popped up by Krappel. Here's a hard hit in the net. There was whistle score. What do they call it? Hawks ball. 4-hit violation. Good call. They agree with you that time, and we go back the other way. Is she tuned in? Is she streaming?
She's tuned into KMCH with Jones.
Hope she's not hearing everything you're saying. Wegman over.
I'm being nice.
Front check. This one's hit over. Now front check Ketchum. This one tipped into the net. Linus just short on it on the run. Had to go off the right side of her right hand and into the net. Hawks lead by 3, 19-16.
It just seems like we're just kind of a one beat off, you know, with all of the offense and stuff like that. Beckman's digging up some really strong hits.
Just out of rhythm. A little bit of rhythm,
yeah.
But still up by 3.
But still up by 3. I'll give you that.
Bumping it up. And now Bildstein. Wegman now Bildstein another pound over, but Collier. As there's a block at the net by Goebel that time. Wegman is going to be in on the near side corner as that one
very nice
corner there. Coach Brzezinski wanted the home call, but couldn't get it that time. The Hawks lead by 4-20.
Because you had 40 guys dressed below color.
You think that's why?
That was our West Delaware boys
4-point lead. Here's a little tap. Nice block at the net by Linus. It goes backwards and out of bounds. There's Nabel, the 5'6" senior, a valiant effort that time. A timeout for Beckman. Hawks are 4 points away from winning. They lead by 5, 21-16. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Back into Dyersville, along with in-studio producer Jamie Vasky, John Swisher, Joan Salo, back with you. Hawks lead by 5, 21-16. Here's Foots off the serve. Back set, hitting it over Hoffman for the Blazers. Ketchum popping it up. Here is Collier sending it over for the Hawks. Front set is Bildstein with a hammer. It was hit to the net by Hoffman. I say Wegman, now Ketchum, now a push Linus. And that was hit in the net, a 4-hit violation. Blazers claw their way back to within 4, 21-17.
I think Linus wanted to go on a real sharp angle at that net. She might have wanted to go for the corner.
Back middle, jump serve over by the Blazers, Hoffman. This one is hit.
And he calls a touch for him.
Yep. Touch out of bounds, and the Hawks get it. Lights will come in. Collier will take a breather. 22. Did they give the point already?
They gave it to us.
Okay, 22-17. Back middle. White hits it over off the serve. Front set. Bildstein with the hammer. And Put couldn't handle a high fastball. And the awkward angle off of her and out of bounds. And we've talked about it all night. Kylie Bildstein, one of the best hitters we've seen. Can really rise, has that good height, only a junior.
And it all started off with that really nice serve receive pass.
Here's a little shiver by Kitson, left-handed shiver. And it was hit, deflected out of bounds behind the Blazers bench. And the Hawks are 2 points away. 23-18, a 5-point advantage for West Delaware. This one's served over by Linus. A little tap over Hoffman. Front set, Ketchum. Wegman with the pound, but Bildstein there. Coach Mander calling for over the net. He's not happy. The point goes to Beckman.
Yeah.
What is the defining line there? When do you get that call?
It all depends on what the setter's going to do with it. And I don't think they thought she was making a good enough play on it.
Bildstein serves over now. Wegman smacks it. Okay, he can't handle the rising fastball. That time the Hawks are a point away. It's 24-19. Here is Mangold back to serve. Caitlin Mangold, the junior. 24-19. Hawks lead by 5. Mangold lost this one over. Goes off the hands of Lavera Link. Trying to bump that one. Just misjudged it. And the Hawks win 25-19 here in set number 2. We'll take a timeout. Hawks lead the match 2-0 as they increase their set record to 67-3 on the season. Beckman falls to 26-27 rather, and the Hawks lead the match 2-0. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy Buick and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. And go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big-town quality with small-town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
This is Gary Dolphin from Hawkeye Radio Network. Thanks for listening to high school sports coverage with John Swisher, Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader. It is Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back into Dyersville. You can hear more with Gary Dolphin and the head coach of the Iowa football team, Kirk Ferris, tomorrow night live from Colonel Kelly's in Iowa City, 6:30 to 8 Hawk Talk right here from KMCH Sports. The 5-0 Iowa Hawkeyes are getting ready to play Illinois after that big win over Wisconsin on Saturday in Madison. The Hawks start off 1-0 here after leading the match 2-0. A good start here for the Hawks as Kleitz will serve, going left to right. Serve over, popped up in the air. Hawks lead the match 2 after wins of 25-17 and 25-19 and 18 and 21 minutes respectively. This one's hit too hard out of bounds by Bilstein. The Hawks lead now 2-0. Here's Kleitz. Back middle, serving it over. Popped up to the side. Now a set and a hit over the Bilstein. Hawks return the favor. Linus. It's tipped around. There's going to be a violation called on Beckman. A lift violation. Coach Brisky up and coaching right away as she knows her team can't fall too far behind as the Hawks lead 3-0.
Right now, I think they're going to concentrate on trying to get it to Bilstein, too.
One sent over, now popped around. This one's bumped over. Wegner, back set. Will tip over, popped around. Link, a diving effort, goes out of bounds before Skalkin can get there. The Hawks lead now 4-0. As Beckman had a good start in game 1, they led 4-0. The Hawks were up a couple in game 2, and now they lead 4-0 here. So the starts have been heavily favoring one team in each of these games as Kleitz short arms that one into the net. The Hawks lead by 3 now, 4-1. Major League Baseball tonight, the playoffs wild card game in the AL. Houston leading New York Yankees 2-0 middle of the 5th inning. Of course, the game that everybody's waiting for, the Chicago Cubs at Park. Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow night, a 7:08 Iowa time start from Pittsburgh as the Cubs hope to get into the official playoffs. And there's a hard hit by Hoffman sneaking in the back row. Got the kill point. Hawks up 5-1.
Her signature bat D hit down the line.
Yes, it is. Back right corner. Here is Linus. Sending it over near out of bounds and playing it is Hoffman on the far side for Beckman. This one behind the back, popped over by Aaron. There's Ketchum.
Our first red basket of the night.
It has one in favor of the Hawks, as we'll keep it right here. So Hawks doing a nice job of starting out here, getting the Blazers back on their heels. They're going to have to battle here in game number 3, as this one approaching the hour-long match mark tonight. Last year, exactly 1 hour in Manchester, as the Hawks took care of Beckman by the score of 3-0. As 25-19, 25-13, 25-23 back on October 7th of 2014. So after a rough start for the Hawks, they've responded better here, and like good teams do, like the Hawks, we've seen them do, they're wearing down this Beckman squad.
They are. Right now, when you look at the Beckman girls' faces, and the girls themselves, they're breathing hard. They're going, oh, here it comes again. And our kids over here on the West Delaware side, they are poised, and you can tell that Mather has taken them through a lot of conditioning.
Yes, indeed.
And that's a matter of what it is right now.
7 flapped over, touched at the net by Bilstein, diving effort by Arns, and cannot get there in time. Hawks lead by 7, 8-1.
You know, and Beckman's going to refuse to lay down and die here. They are going after every single ball. Everybody is on the floor after that ball. Nice hustle.
This one sent over off the third. Popped around. Now this one off of Fleisch's hands and out of bounds. 8-2, the 6-point lead.
I don't know. I think that was going to be close.
It was.
You had to make that.
It's one of those in-betweeners. Here is another new face. Jennifer Wessel, 5'6" junior, in for Beckman. Serving over Beckman, 8-2, the lead. Bregman pounds it over, now popped up in the air. This one, a little fingertip tap, blocked by Ketchum. Popped up in the air, the swat over. Now saved by Kleitz, a little sideways shiver there. Two-handed variety by Ketchum. Beckman pushing it and got it in as Kleitz trying to get there in time. Working that one all the way to the floor, but it was in, and it's 8-3, 5-point lead. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Proving their set record here, 67-3 on the season. There's 30-1. Still the number 1 team in Class 4A. This one's pinfalled around off of Beckman. It goes under the net and down, and the Hawks have the 6-point advantage now, 9-3. Back left corner, right corner is Mangold, the lefty, serving it over. Popped up. Now it's saved, now bumped over. High in the air, avoided the Raptors though. Front set, Wegman with a hard pound. This one, right in the Raptors. Nice save. Showtime will tap it over back.
Nice.
Good job covering there, Mangold. Now Wegman with a hard hit. Great little volley going on here. Popped up in here by Hoffman of Beckman. This one sent over. Now into the Raptors. This short ceiling here at Beckman. Front set. Good side. What a block by Wegman. Was it Goebel? Aaron Goebel, right?
That's Aaron Goebel.
She got the tremendous block as Bildstein came at her fierce that time, and Goebel, the senior, answered the call. 10-3, Hawks lead by 7. This one, tough angle, and that's going to be called a double hit, lift violation, I should say. And just a tough angle. Again, Aaron, that's one of those tough ones. Backpedaling on that one.
You just don't see that having to be called, though, on a serve. You're not supposed to have to. But that was like bunk.
11-3, 8-point lead. Aaron's now gets in her place, and we're ready to go. Mangold will serve it over again, pops it up back row. Front set, here is a tap it over, pops up in the air. Bump set, now here is Liner, sent over at the net, and it falls on Beckman's side as Goebel was there trying to lift that one up with Stelkin, couldn't get it before it hit the net. It's 12-3, 9-point lead.
You know, Stelkin going down in a setter's position like that, that's really great stuff for a young kid like her.
This one sent over by Mango up towards the net. Popped up, now trying to tap it over, catch and block it back over. Trying to get that one over was Kinsey Arns, the 5'6" sophomore. Hawks have the 10-point lead, 13-3. Reach the midway phase of game number 3 here. Hawks lead the match 2-0. Here's a nice block. Wildstein, Wegman. Now the Blazers get it back, hand it back over. Front set, across the net. Wegman for the kill. Got it. Length, diving effort. Left-handed touch, but goes out of bounds. And it's 14-3.
Right now you're seeing Hawks volleyball on all pistons. Everything's firing right now.
Yes, indeed. The commanding 11-point lead here in game 3. And leading the match 2-0. Little chapper there on a run by Wessels, the junior. Popped around, now it's front set. It's going to be a 2-hit violation called on Gilstein. That's one of her rare mistakes tonight. Coach Brisky wants to take a timeout. 15-3, Hawks lead here in game 3. This is West Delaware Volleyball, KFC Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Baskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back in to Dyersville, Beckman High School to be exact. John Jones back inside the gymnasium. Jamie Baskey back to the studios of KMCH. And she'll have West Delaware football for you Friday night. The Hawks step out of District 3 play, and they head down to DeWitt, take on the Central Singers. As Billstein gets the little tapper at the net there for the points, 15-4. Hawks the commanding lead here in game number 3. As the Beckman Blazers football team had a big win last Friday night here at home, 14-6 over the number 5 team in Class 2A, North Penn Valley, the Tiger Hawks. Outstanding effort by Beckman. The Hawks stayed undefeated at 6-0 last week as they took care of Charles City on homecoming last week at Brownfield. Here's Ketchum getting the kill point, 16-4 now the lead for the Hawks. So both teams having good, successful football seasons, like usual here, like it's been the norm for the last several years. As Beckman, overall, they're 3-3, but 2-1 in the district, and right back in the hunt for district playoff contention are the Beckman Blazers. That's going to be a line violation, a serving line violation there as Ketchum got 2.
Yeah, she got it too close.
Was it on her?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
No, what did he call? He was going 1-5.
Yeah.
On 15. Where does Linus have to be? Is she too far back?
She must have been on that back line.
I've never seen that call. A heads up by the line.
I don't think she knew.
But Mather didn't disagree with it.
Nope.
Front set. There's a hard foul by Goebel. Aaron Goebel, the senior. 17-5. And as we mentioned, the Hawks are clicking right now as another new face, Sydney Arns, 5'5" freshman. And Coach Boriski, she gets it. She's putting a lot of girls in there to get some experience, and no better varsity experience than playing the number 1 team in Class 4A.
Exactly. You know, and every single timeout she said, I'm so impressed with her demeanor. She said, her facial expression, she's so positive. You can tell that she's cheering the girls on and still helping them, telling them what to do. I'm very impressed with her right now.
This one hit out of bounds, but a touch was called. And the Hawks and the Blazers will get the serve. The point to Beckman, 17-6. As back serving, right corner is Jennifer Wentzel, the 5'6" junior. Line drives it over, just gets it over the net. The fake hit by Goebel, and a new fake in there.
Yeah,
the first time in for Caitlin Rett tonight. The senior picks up a kill there.
Nice right down the line.
As 18-6 now, the lead for the Hawks. This one put over the net. Blitz is right there. Front set. Here is Lattis hitting it over a block on the far side for Beckman. Front set. Wegman gets it over, and it's hit out of bounds by Beckman. 19-6 now. The Hawks are 6 points away from taking the match.
The Hawks have two different plays for a back row attack by Wegman. They have a higher set and they have a shorter set. That was more of a quick set from a back row player. You don't see that very often.
This one hit over by Brooks. Tapped by Hoffman, and now whistle on the far side. Going to be a 4-hit violation called on Beckman. The Hawks are 5 points away, 20-6, and in. Here is Claire Demmer, the freshman, coming in for Bridget Hoffman.
And Bridget's more than happy to let her come in. Just a bouncing down there.
20-6, the threshold of a lead here for the Hawks in game number 3 to lead the match 2-0. That one's going to be out. Served on the far side, out of bounds. Hawks have the 13-point lead, 20-7. Bildstein will come back in. Back to serve will be Rachel Link, the 5'2 senior.
You know, and I'll guarantee you that they're going to keep pushing it to Bildstein and making her bring that game back.
Here's Linus. Winds up for that one. Pops up in the air. Front set across the net. Here's Hoffman for the Blazers. Wegman to catch him to Ref. At the net. A little flare there off the left hand. Number 12, Madison Stelkin. As Ketchum jumped but cannot handle that one. It goes out of bounds, and Stelkin gets the kill point. Hawks down by, leading here by 12, I should say, 20-8. Wegman, front set. In the middle of that hard block by Bildstein off of the attempt by Ref, and it's 20-9.
It's a good play they called, though. It was like an X. They had Claire come on this side, and Ref went swinging over to the middle for that. That was pretty good, except for Bildstein was there. So it was an excellent blocker.
Yes, indeed. Middle, back middle, Link, and now a hard shot there. That was Claire Dimmer, the freshman, bringing it. And she's one of those freshmen.
She can bring it.
Yes. I think we had this talk last week about Claire Dimmer who reminds us of the likes of Brooks and Hoffman when they were freshmen, saying, wow, she could really be something. She keeps working and keeps improving her game. She's got the talent. And there is Ketchum hitting it back row. Link will bump it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will be 3 points away from winning this match here tonight. Up 22-9.
Good communication by Footsie. She's running over that line screaming that thing's out. She's not going to let anybody touch that ball.
A volleyball gym rat around this game. A long time with her mom, Shay, being assistant coach for the Hawks program. She's a manager as long as I can remember. That is a hit down, and not getting there in time is Brooke Lucas, the 5'1 sophomore, and the Hawks are 2 points away, 23-9. Back middle, Kleich popped up in the air. This one's bumped over by Link. Back middle, Wegman, the fake hit. Now Linus out of bounds.
That is pretty close. There's some parents that didn't like that call.
Calling for a tip at the net. Is that what they're calling for?
I think they thought it was in.
Oh.
But my eagle eye granted.
I thought it looked out. Yeah, I thought it looked out. I thought maybe they're asking for a tip.
Yeah.
The only thing I could have seen. 23-10. This one's hit over. Pops up in the air. Beckman trying to get it back over. Short on there. Into the net arm. The Hawks are a point away. 24-10. Linus. Back right corner. Serves it over. Popped around. Out bumped over. Puts it up towards the net. The hammer there by Claire Dimmer, the freshman, into 25-10. Hawks get the lead. The win, 3-0. Match win here tonight as the Hawks improve the record to 31-1 on the year, 68-3 set-wise. The Blazers fall to 11-14 and 26-28 in total sets. We will come back and start to break this one down in the postgame here tonight as the Hawks win 3-0. We're back after this in KMCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Do you suffer from chronic or acute pain? Long-Term Medical Supply now offers pain relief for you with their non-prescription TENS device. Shop their convenient location in downtown Manchester and find pain relief in as little as 15 minutes with a TENS device from Long-Term Medical Supply.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Along with in-studio producer Jamie Vaskey, John Swisher, Joan Salo, back with you from Beckman High School here in Dyersville as the Hawks get the win here tonight. 3-0 as 75-46 total point score in this one. A match that lasted 55 minutes. The Hawks winning 25-17 in 18 minutes, 25-19 in 21 minutes, and the shortest of the night, 25-10 in 16 minutes. On senior night here tonight at Beckman, Rachel Link, Allison Crapo, Grace Nibble, Megan Mulcahy, 4 seniors playing for their final time in conference play and overall as a volleyball player, as they will be on the road in first-round regionals. They'll play at Cascade on Monday, October 26, as those regional pairings came out last Thursday afternoon. The West Delaware Hawks getting the first-round bye. They will open up on October 29th. A full story about that and all the area teams where they will play postseason is on our website under the local sports tab. But KNCH.com, as the Hawks will take on the winner of Cedar Rapids Xavier and Benton Schellsburg. That game will be played at Xavier High School at 7 o'clock on Monday night, the 26th. The Hawks will host the winner of that one at Cedar Gymnasium on the 29th at 7 o'clock. It's that time of year where you get to know your postseason fate, but you don't want to look at it too much. And Coach Mather and company, it's there in the distance. You have some goals you want to accomplish first. Wabash East Division, you took another step at that here tonight as the Hawks improved the record to 5-0 now in the East Division with 2 more matches to go. Solon Thursday and at Mount Vernon next Tuesday. And so you've got to stay focused here and continue on in this season, as that's still down the road a few weeks.
Right. You know, and you've got the conference tournament coming up, which we always have a lot of fun at when we go there. You know, and there's still work to do. It all depends on how Addie's shoulder does. You know, there's still work to do. He's still got to figure out what's going on. But I tell you what, looking at the talent that was stepping in tonight, that last game, that last set, those girls were firing on all pistons, but Beckman did not lay down and die. They gave everything they had in that game, and the score doesn't tell much about how hard Beckman played in that last set, too.
And we saw them play well, and you bring up a good point there. These girls have played a lot of volleyball, but with the combinations that he has out there at sometimes, those girls haven't played in those situations. Exactly. As much as volleyball they've played, it does take some time and communication of playing with certain people. So continuing to figure that out as part of the process as we move along.
And seeing them in the game that much, seeing the differences, the different people that he's really trying, those girls are getting some good playing time together on that court. So it's nice to see, and it's going to be a hard decision for him, but it's a good predicament to be in because he's got such talent to pick from.
You betcha, as we will meet again Thursday night inside Cedar Gymnasium, Manchester at the West Delaware High School, as the Hawks will entertain the Solon Spartans on senior night for the Hawks. Welcome in the Spartans and an old friend of ours, Peter Gustin, the former coaching partner with you, former teacher at West Delaware High School, as the Spartans, from what they have been the last few years, are a tad down. They lost a good amount of seniors and experience over the quality that they've had the last few years. But, you know, with Peter and the Spartans are going to be very competitive, and they're going to come ready to play Thursday night.
Yeah, you know, I used to call him a Brett Jr. when he was around here because he was so intense. And he runs an intense practice. So those girls they're going to come in prepared. They are young. They are very young. They're pretty inexperienced, but I think we're going to see a pretty good game.
Yes, indeed. All right, we will see you on Thursday night. Johnny, thanks for your time as always.
It's always a fun time with you, John.
Absolutely. For my partner,
Thanks
Jones.
for showing up.
No, I'm always here. Thank you for having me. As John Salo takes the headset off, we'll hand it to the fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, Brett Mather, as his team gets the 3-0 win here tonight. The Hawks take down Beckman 75-46, the total score again here tonight, 25-17, 25-19, and 25-10. As Coach Mather comes in, throws the headset on, and your team came out. You're in game number 1. Beckman really brought it early on. Probably not the best start that you would like to see in that game number 1, but your team battled back and did some good things in the total match.
Well, you know, I'm going to give a lot of credit to Beckman there. They were prepared to play. They were ready to go. They had energy. What a great atmosphere to play in. You know, this kind of reminds me of our old gym as far as it's tight, it's noisy, it's hot.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were definitely ready to go. I thought our girls early on just made a lot of physical mistakes, you know, early on in game 1. And then the same thing started game 2, just a lot of physical mistakes that, you know, I even noticed during warm-ups. We were doing the same exact thing. We were trying to hit the ball straight down and catching the top of the net. And, you know, you can't do that. So that's something that, you know, we've got to take from this here is we got to clean up the start of our game. You know, how do we clean it up? Well, we don't try to put a ball down the 10-foot line. We try to hit a ball to the deep corner because that's where you score some points there. But, you know, give our girls credit. They maintained their composure. You know, they did what we needed to do to get a win in those first 2 games, even though they weren't, you know, the prettiest of things. But, you know, at times, sometimes you get in a battle, and sometimes you get in a little bit of a battle with yourself. And you know, I felt like we were in both of those situations in game 1 and 2. And
as good as this team is, we've seen some spots here and there, and you can always fix things and improve. And we talk about the communication of getting certain girls out there with the rotations, and you have, because decent girls. A certain mixture of them haven't always played together because of the adversity that you're going through right now. But it's good to see them able to respond and play good volleyball. And boy, were they clicking there in games 2 and 3, especially.
Well, game 3, I think we had a little bit of an, how do I want to say, a chip on our shoulder game 3. We weren't very pleased with how we played. I thought mentally we got into some slumps where we quit playing a little bit, and we can't do that. When a point's over, that point's over. You got to play the next point as hard as you possibly can, because whether it's a big time kill or whether it's a shank pass, they're all 1 point. And so I didn't think we did a very good job of that game 1 and 2, and that's what we talked about between games 2 and 3 was you've got to learn something mentally from this. We got to learn how to battle, and I thought we did that in game 3, and that's what we got to do the whole time. I think the atmosphere was great for us. I think we learned a few things out there with the atmosphere, with the crowd, to continue to play Hawk volleyball, continue to set the pace out there. But all in all, I give Dyersville, like I said, a lot of credit. I thought they played a great match.
And you set yourself up now, trying to get that third Wyoming East Division title in a row, 5-0 now, with 2 more matches remaining on Thursday against Solon at home, of course, and then on the road at Mount Vernon next Tuesday. So eye on the first goal, of course, is winning that East Division title. We'll get to the Wyoming Conference tournament then next Thursday. But right now, just continuing to improve and taking care of their little things each and every night out.
No, absolutely. We've got things we can work on in practice. We're going to continue to work on it. Our blocking's been a big focus for us. Not just necessarily getting blocks, but setting up blocks. And I thought we did a better job tonight setting up blocks than we have in the past. So give our girls credit for that. We're going to continue to press block, and we're going to continue to stress the fundamentals, because what it comes down to is fundamentals wins games. I don't care what sport you're playing in. Fundamentals are going to be what make you that top-notch team, and we got to continue to do well at those simple things that are all points.
Absolutely. 2 competitive teams coming up to round out the East Division. And before I let you go here, last Thursday afternoon, of course, the regional pairings came out. Region number 6 of Class 4A. You'll get that bye again this year. You'll host the winner of Cedar Rapids Xavier and Vinton Schellsburg. Your initial thoughts when you saw that Thursday afternoon?
Well, I really like it, not because of the fact that I think it's an easy road, because I think it's a competitive road, and I like that. I really do. I think that first round, I would anticipate Cedar Rapids Xavier to win that first match there, probably 3-0 is my guess. But I think that first round matchup's a tough one. If you look at their record, I think you got to throw that out. They played some great competition, and they've been in a lot of great matches there. So I think that's a great first round game, because it's going to push you, and you're going to have to play well. And then if we play a good match, then I feel like we have a good opportunity. And on that bottom side, Independence, and they're hungry, that they're ready to go, and that's going to be a great game as well. So I think it's two quality opponents that we're going to face, and you got to be ready both rounds. Absolutely. If not, then your season's going to end in a hurry.
You bet. The regional final on November 3rd in Delhi. Xavier was the opponent in the regional final. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, in Beckman here. Yep. In this gym here.
That's
yep.
right. That's right.
You betcha.
As Xavier could be the first round opponent, they have to beat Vinton Schellsburg first. All right, we will see you Thursday night at home for senior night. It will be a good environment there, and welcoming back in old West Delaware teacher, of course, from a few years back, and a former coaching partner of yours, roaming the West Delaware sidelines, Peter Gustin, as he'll come back leading his Spartans to town on Thursday.
Absolutely. Well, we look forward to you covering us there, Swish, and we definitely appreciate what you do.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time. As always, Brett Mather, fine head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, after his team gets the 3-0 win here tonight as the Hawks 25-17 in 18 minutes, 25-19, 21 minutes, and in 16 minutes, 25-10. Total match score, once again, 75-46, and total match time, 55 minutes. As that is going to wrap it up here tonight, I want to thank all 42 of our high school sports boosters for bringing you coverage here from KMCH Sports. As we'll have West Delaware Volleyball again on the air. Joan and I will join you from Seagorf Gymnasium around 7:20 on Thursday night as the Hawks host the Solon Spartans. Tomorrow night, once again, it is West Delaware. It is, Hawk Talk, as Gary Dolphin and head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes, Kirk Ferentz. Hawk Talk 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Carlos O'Kelly's in Iowa City. Thursday night, West Delaware Volleyball, as I mentioned. Friday night, week 7 of the high school football season. West Delaware travels down to its Central in DeWitt as the Hawks at a perfect 6-0, number 2 team in Class 3A. I'll take the air with Jamie, Aaron, and Bill after I bring you the pregame show starting around 7 o'clock on Friday night. I'll be in Mount Vernon down in Lynn County on Friday night for a competitive area game, a very intriguing matchup in Class 2A District number 4. It's the Anamosa Blue Raiders, number 4 in Class 2A, traveling to Mount Vernon to take on the Mustangs. Kevin Barnes will join me for all that action live around 7:30 on KMCH.com. Playback after the West Delaware game and heard on YouTube, our KMCH radio channel on YouTube as well. Coach's Corner Saturday morning with Kevin Shookman, of course, joined in progress Hawkeye pregame as the Hawkeyes host the Fighting Illini of Illinois, 11 a.m. kick with Dolphin Eddie and the Hawkeye Radio Network. That'll do it for now. I'll talk to you again Thursday night for West Delaware Volleyball. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, including our first song selection here, and have yourselves a good evening. So long, everybody, from Dyersville.